This is our fourth video. We keep talking about the walk, but in this case we are talking about two really important things. One of them is the axis. What is the axis? And why is it really important to pass through it every time we make a step? The other one is collecting the free leg. How and when we should collect the free leg. Please pay attention to the small details and enjoy the video. Well, what does it mean when we say to arrive to the axis? We have a central vertical line called barycenter. When this line arrives to the base foot, we can say we have arrived to the axis, as you can see in the picture now. This should happen every time you go from one step to another. This barycenter has to be situated in the center of the ball of the foot, as you see now. And it's the same when you go forward, backward, or to the side. And the way to know if that is correct, once you arrive to the axis, you can lift your free foot, look at this, and if the barycenter doesn't move, that means you are perfectly on axis. When you push against the floor, this has to be controlled and with a constant energy. Remember, to go forward, the pushing against the floor is down and back. And firstly, the focus of this pushing is on the heel, then the ball of the foot, and finally with your toes. That pushing with your toes is extremely important because it's the last part of the push and you will arrive to the axis because of this pushing. And in this moment, the base leg will have energy and be relaxed, and the free leg completely relaxed and ready to be collected. So, we now understand how important it is to push against the floor to arrive to the axis, and the importance to collect once we arrive to the axis and not before. But sometimes we make these mistakes. One of the most common mistakes is that one: collect before we arrive to the axis. If you see the picture, the barycenter hasn't arrived yet to the axis. This will make me lose the balance. And because of that, we could push down our partner, or perhaps that made me lose the embrace. So, remember, we should not collect before we arrive to the axis. Another common mistake is to collect my leg placing the energy on my foot. That can tense my leg, and because of that, I will lift my hip, and of course, that makes me lose the balance. Also, collecting my foot could provoke an overbend of my knee, and that makes me invade my partner's space, as you can see now. The correct way of collecting we propose in this video is as follows. Once we arrive to the axis, we will start collecting from up to down gradually as a zip lock. Look at the picture. Adductors, thighs, knees, legs, and at the end, feet. We start from the adductors gradually down, and the foot has to be collected caressing the floor. Now, let's remember. At the beginning, a good push till we arrive to the axis. In that case, the barycenter will be on the ball of the foot, both legs relaxed. Once there, we will start collecting from top to bottom, from adductors to feet, as a zip lock. Hi, we finished this video. I hope you can use all of this information. And remember, it's really important to practice and also repeat this video as many times you can. We need to understand why we should be always on axis, and also we need to be aware how to collect the free leg to care about our axis. Because if I care about my axis, the same will happen with my partner axis, because we are embracing each other. Any question you have, please send us an email. You can see the address, or also write down on the comments and I will answer. Thanks a lot and see you next video.